This shoe has had 200 kickflips done in it. It hasn't even worn away the rubber yet to get to the suede. What's up guys, my name's Levi, this is Shred Shop, connect you to skateboarding, and today we're taking a look at the Vans Ave 2.0. With the first Vans Ave Pro, we saw Vans really step out of their lane of their traditional vulcanized footwear. It offered a higher technical shoe than Vans had ever made up until that point, and a higher price point than they'd ever done. And today we're talking to you about the Ave 2.0. This is the most technically advanced shoe that Vans has ever made. We're gonna talk about the upper, the sole, the fit, and we're gonna show you guys what it looks like after skating it for a couple weeks. And when Ave originally came to the head shoe designer at Vans, Neil Shoemaker, he said that he wanted a knit skate shoe. He wanted to be super slimmed down and really skatable. And in comes the Ave 2.0. This is the launch version of the Ave 2.0. It's all knit, but the later version of the Ave 2.0 is gonna be a suede, more structured version. So if you want this super limited one, you're gonna wanna buy it right when they drop. So let's get straight into it. Let's go with the upper. The upper is made almost entirely of the knit material, but then when you go to the toe, and it's this durable suede, which underneath it has DuraCap, all in the areas that you wanna be skating in. So you don't have to worry about the knit ripping when you're skating. As well on the toe, there's no stitching to blow out, so you don't have to worry about seams exploding. If you look close, there's actually kind of a bumper where the rubber goes past the suede and sticks out just ever so slightly, not like a full toe cap or anything like that, but it sticks out enough to offer you more protection on your flick. And then when it comes to the eyelets on the lace, near the bottom, they have suede right in your kickflip area as well. Now let's talk about the interesting part, the knit material. Before you click off this video and you think, I don't know about this shoe for skating, this isn't like a regular knit running shoe where it's all floppy like a sock. It actually has a surprising amount of structure to keep things together and to keep your foot in place. Literally, I can't even bend it. That's a stiffer sole than any cup sole I've seen out there, man. Yeah. Like, but still board feel, because it's like a hollowed out cup. Yeah. A major reason for the structure, one, the knit is actually quite thick, which is cool. But then when you take a look inside, there's quite a bit of reinforcement in there in order to keep the shoe comfortable and keep your foot in place. When you look around the heel, there's padding that hugs your Achilles and keeps your heel down. And then along the sides on the inside, there's this material that allows for way more structure to keep the shoe hugging your foot. Because it's knit, it's actually super breathable. There's holes on either sides as well. And it actually makes for a really close fit, making it feel like your shoe and your foot are one and the same. In the soccer world, they've been making sock boots or soccer shoes for a while now. And the reasoning is because the closer that the shoe is to your foot, the more that it's form-fitting with less padding and bulkiness, the more that your foot can understand its awareness when it's kicking around. And with this shoe, it feels like the same because it kind of has everything you need and nothing you don't. It's really minimalist, but it's way more high tech than something like a slip-on or something that your foot is gonna get smashed up in. Every piece is ultimately built to cradle your foot. Even the eyelets are this rapid weld kind of rubber material, so you're not gonna bag your shoe out or stretch it a whole bunch by tightening up. When you slide it on, you're gonna notice, like the Ave 1, the shoe is narrower around the arch or the middle of the foot, so it really hugs your foot in there and then goes back to normal sizing at the front and back. When you put this shoe on, it feels like you're putting on a piece of equipment. I said it before, I'll say it again. It's not like putting on some super flimsy sock. Yes, it might look like that at the top, but when you put your foot in, it feels like you're putting on a soccer cleat, something that's extremely durable, well built, gonna protect your feet, but also is somehow one with your foot. The whole shoe is basically built to cradle and protect your foot. Now let's talk about the sole. Just like the upper on this shoe is the upgraded version of the Ave 1, when we go down to the sole, they're calling it the evolution of the Ultimate Waffle sole, which was on the Ave 1. The sole is made up of 4 parts. The bottom part is their patented 6-stick rubber with a unique waffle pattern. Honestly, one of the grippiest shoes I've ever worn. The pattern isn't just some creative design. It's meant to make it more durable in high wear areas while still offering flexibility where you need it. The next layer of technology in the sole is the clear midfoot TPU cage. It runs along the side and is well up over the heel. This is what offers the structure to the shoe. Basically, if you didn't have it, it'd be very floppy. Next up, and this is where the protection and comfort comes from, is the full length Ultra Cush midsole that runs and built right into the sole. You can see it, it's yellow in the shoe here, and this is Vans' high density, high shock absorbing material they use for their insoles. And then right up against your foot is a glued in insole or sock liner just above the midsole there. Whether you're a vulcanized lover or cup sole lover, this thing has something to offer for everyone. It offers the protection and the strength and durability of a cup sole, but still has amazing board feel even though it's stiffer than a vulcanized sole. And then because there's not a ton of materials on the upper, it actually breaks in really fast. Just a reminder, this is one of the only times you'll see the sock on the AVE 2.0. They are switching to a suede structured upper after this. And so you're gonna wanna pick these up both for style and to try something really new. And like we said at the beginning, this is the most technically advanced shoe that Vans has ever made. It's loaded with tech, it has everything you need and nothing you don't. Guys, I'm Levi, this is Shred Shop Connect You to Skateboarding, and you just watched a first look at the Vans AVE 2.0. What do you guys think of this new direction? Are you guys hyped to try these shoes, or are they not for you? Let us know in the comments below. What shoes are you currently skating and why? Let us know below. Stay tuned for comment of the week. Oh, we got a spicy one for you, my guys. Comment of the week. It's from D312DA1. He says, I remember when I used to work as a server at a sushi restaurant in LA. My manager and my boss were keep nagging at me to get new shoes since they were dirty. One day, I came to work with new Vans, and as I was taking a customer's orders, the customer looked at my shoes and asked what I liked about my shoes. I told him they were comfortable and I liked the colors. They were a creamy color with pink outlines. He then said he was the designer of it and introduced himself as Kyle Walker. Pretty cool guy. Honestly, this is so sick. Guys, we love hearing stories about your run-ins with pros and what people think about what you're wearing.